Before the video starts, I asked my friend Kingman to give me a Fortnite video idea, and he gave me this. Yeah, I guess he doesn't know much about Fortnite, so I'll give him that excuse. I was definitely not expecting that, but let's get right into it. How to win your first solo match? You probably will, honestly. It's bot lobbies, so, I mean, it's not too hard. If you lose, it's okay. That's why these tips are here. How to avoid these small mistakes to make you better. And yes, it's actually pretty dang simple, but it's pretty hard too. That's why it's a mistake and it's common. And the first one is ignoring visual and auditorial cues. If you watch the pros, they will almost always have visual audio on. And the visual audio is super helpful, especially in Fortnite, to see where the people are relative to your position. And the second mistake is not using cover. Cover can be really important, especially in zero build modes, whenever you need to hide under something natural to restart, such as healing, using up shields, or reloading weapons. Sometimes you just can't, and you gotta live with the consequences and fight it out. And the third one is having the wrong loadout. This can be anywhere from in-game fights and you have long range whenever you need to have short range. You don't have heals when you need to heal up. Or you could just have a bad loadout in general. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong with a bad loadout. And now this one is getting third party. It's hard, it's unavoidable at some times, but it's really helpful whenever you're the one doing it. Just don't get done yourself, just be aware of those coming up against you. Now on to the next section, map locations. Map locations are simple to explain, so it will not take long. Do you want to survive at the Nitrodome, where all the sweats decide to try and go, especially for kills? Or you want to go somewhere like Grand Glacier, someone no one really has heard of? Yeah, me too. I'd rather go to Classy Courts. It's an in-between both. Now for the bus path. The bus path, well, it's really different and it changes every single game. One thing to note, and it's really simple, if you want more sweats, drop closer to the bus path and earlier on. But if you don't, just drop a little off. That's fine. As long as you are satisfied with where you drop and you live off spawn, you should be okay. If not, that's alright. When you drop, the first thing you're doing is probably looting a chest, whether it be a normal or a legendary one. They are super important to the game and they'll get you so much better weapons than just the ground ones. It's also helpful to know where your chests are in that location to rotate to get more chests over other players. Now on to the last part of this video. You gotta learn how to solo versus squad. You may never do it, but I got requested, so I'll explain it, even though I'm not good at it. The first step you want to do is to stay mobile, whether it be through shockwave grenades, nitro fists, flowberry fists, whatever. Just make sure you're moving around. It makes you a harder opponent to hit while you know where you're going so you can hit the opponents better. Secondly, you'll want to isolate your opponents. Not because you want to take out all your opponents at once. It just makes it easier to manage. Like, taking them down one by one is a lot easier than taking 4-on-1. You're gonna lose if you do 4-on-1, but if you do 1-on-1, it's not that bad. The third and most important step in solo versus squad is being patient and being smart. Do not rush in on a 1v4 if you are low on health. Everybody knows that. Don't do dumb things and don't play reckless. Solos versus squads is really hard because you need a completely different loadout, and you need to play differently than probably what you normally play if you do squad versus squad, duo versus duo, or normal solos. Just takes time and practice and patience. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys on all these tips. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn that bell on for those notifications. It really means a lot to me, and have a great day.